Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I have a grocery haul and meal plan for you today. So I haven't done one of these in a couple of months now, just because with everything going on, as soon as I get my food shop home, I'll just want to put it away. But I had an online shop come last week and I thought, you know what? I really want to film a grocery haul, so that is what I done. So just a quick disclaimers for you. Like I say, this was filmed last week, so ignore the dates on anything. A few of them have now passed, but everything was consumed within the correct time frame. So if you're concerned about anything like that, don't be. And also, we are a family that does eat meat and dairy, so if you don't like that kind of thing, just click out of this video. But without further ado, if you want to see the meals that we plan on doing, then keep watching. I'll share the meal plan at the end. So a couple of the bits I got are kind of starting to get bits for Christmas, slash a couple of bits for my hospital bag. So it's probably a lot more than we would normally get. This is hopefully going to last just over a week with some of the stuff we've already got in. So we'll start over here. Like I say, I got copper bags for Joe, caffeine-free Diet Pepsi for me, and then I got 2 of the Asdazone like crush drinks. This one here I think is like grapefruit and pineapple or something like that. It's basically like fake lilt, and that's really nice. I haven't tried the orange one before, but I can imagine it's probably quite nice too. I got a 24 pack of classic Walkers, just because we are absolute crisp fiends in this house and it's just way more cost effective to buy it in this way. So we got them. I got the Lucozade Sport drinks in the raspberry flavour. These are for my hospital bag. They come quite highly recommended as like snacks and stuff go for hospital bags. So I've got them for that. And then I've got 2 alcohol-free products. These will either, well, this one will probably be used beforehand and this one will be saved till Christmas. But I've got the, I don't know what brand this is. I think it might even be an Asdazone one. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it says, no. But it's just a alcohol removed white Zinfandel. And I have had this before and it tastes absolutely fine. And then likewise, I have had this No Secco, which is just an alcohol-free Prosecco, which I honestly prefer more than normal Prosecco. So there is that. And then on to the carbs, because I mean, who doesn't like a good carb? We got a loaf of toasty white bread, which is just always the bread we get. I didn't even check the date on this. 24th, so that should be okay. I got 2 packs of 2 part bake baguettes. I might put one of these in the freezer and have one out for the weekend. I just like these as a nice change to having like normal bread sandwich. So yeah, and they last a really long time. I think the date on them, yeah, it's January. So that's really good. A packet of wraps for 2 meals, I believe. I'll go through the meal plan at the end. I got 2 packets of long grain microwave rice. I try not to buy these just because obviously it's unnecessary plastic. I could just boil normal rice, but it's just a lot of this stuff is quite convenient, and that is predominantly because I am absolutely knackered at the minute and I can barely think straight, let alone cook. So I just need things that will make my life ever so slightly more convenient. So I've got those in. They're not for a meal specifically, but I just like to have a couple of packets in just in case. Then I can just add some like veggies and some sauces and stuff and just like make a stir fry kind of thing, like a fried rice. So I've got those. 2 more pasta and sauce. Again, I know these aren't really very good because the packaging is not recyclable or anything, but again, it's just convenience to have this kind of thing in, because all you need is milk and water, which I generally always have milk in the fridge. So 2 more to have in the cupboard because we can either have these for lunch or dinner if needs be. And I've got the cheese and broccoli and cheese, vegan ham because they are my 2 favourite flavours. Done the wraps. Then I got some lasagna sheets, you can probably guess what I'm making with them. I've never actually made a lasagna before, so this should be interesting. I've also never had gnocchi before, but we were talking about gnocchi, I don't know why, the other day. And because I said I'd never tried it, I thought, do you know what? Why the hell not? Let's try and find a recipe online, which I did, which I'll, like I say, I'll share at the end, and give it a go, because again, this cooks really quickly, so 3 to 5 minutes. So hopefully I will like that. I'm sure I will. And these aren't exactly necessary, like I say, because we've got the 24 pack of Walkers, but I just really fancied some wheat crunchies. So I got some of them, the crispy bacon flavour. I think they were a pound or something. So yeah, got them. And then again, these are very much convenience things. I would normally try and make these things myself, but because, like I say, I've never made a lasagna before, I want to try and make it a little bit easier on myself. So I got the jars for now, just to kind of see how I go, see how our oven performs, because our oven is just so crap, and I don't want to waste time in making like a pasta sauce and a white sauce. So I got these Dolmio ones. I got the onion and garlic, which apparently is really strong, so loving the sound of that, and the light creamy sauce for lasagna, so just a normal white sauce. They didn't have the normal one, so I had to get the light one. And then I always tend to have one of these pasta bakes in the cupboard, just because, again, I've always got pasta in, so they're just really handy to have in for like one day where I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to get something out of the freezer. Pasta bake, job done. Oh, I forgot to get garlic bread. Never mind. And then I got some sun-dried tomatoes. These are for the gnocchi. Got some cat crack. If you have a cat and you have never tried these things before, I highly suggest that you do, because like I say, they are literally like crack to cats. So I got 2 for penny. There's 5 in each box. So I got 5 of the salmon and 5 chicken. They're £1 each, and they're really, really good. So there's those. And then on to kind of snacky things. A couple again are from a hospital bag. One of which is these fruit pastels, strawberry and blackcurrant flavour. I generally always like the red and the purple ones, so I thought I'd just go for those. And they're now vegan, interesting. Also brunch bars, they are from a hospital bag as well. Snowy fingers, they are going to be tried to be kept for Christmas. Whether they last that long, I don't know. But yeah, got those. Golden Crunch creams, because they are my ultimate favourite biscuit, along with malted milks. These are usually my fake tanning biscuit, if you will, because I always find that, you know, people say that fake tan smells like biscuits. I think it specifically smells like malted milk biscuits, and it always makes me want them. So if I ever fake tan, I always have to have these in. I don't plan on fake tanning, but I just like malted milks. Tangent aside. I got some Asda's own like penguin bars. They're puffins. You get 8 in here. I think they're like 60 something p, or maybe even £1. I'm not 100% sure. But I like to just have a little bit of chocolate to kind of just see me through of an evening, rather than getting like a big bar of dairy milk, because I'll probably just demolish the whole thing. And then on to like fridge and stuff. I got a bag of onions, 65p. I mean, they look like they've seen better days, I have to say. But I'm sure they'll be fine underneath a couple of layers. So got those, because I tend to put onion in pretty much every meal I do. Peppers for a meal. And then onto the meats, I got the extra special unsmoked back bacon, and this is a dry cured one. I tend to get this one that's slightly more expensive, because I don't find they pump it with as much water or like fat or anything, and I find it cooks much nicer and doesn't like shrink down or anything, so I always get that one. And these are 2 for £4, so I got the caramelised red onion pork sausages. We really, really like these ones. Again, they don't like shrivel up or anything, they actually cook really nice. So I got those 2 pretty much to go together for a weekend. And then I've got some pre-cut mini breast fillets, chicken breast fillets. I could just get normal breast fillets and cut them myself, but I don't like touching raw chicken. I barely like eating chicken at the minute. So anything, like I say, to make my life a little bit easier. So got some chicken, and then I got some 5% steak mince for the lasagna. Muller corners, they are Joe's breakfast. I got some coleslaw, just because I really fancied having ham and coleslaw sandwich. So got some coleslaw. Again, I get the slightly more expensive one, just so it's not full of water and tastes like really nasty. It's just really nice and creamy. 18th of November. What's the date today? Oh, there goes our date today. Coleslaw. I'll have to have that today then. Never mind. And then, huh? Yeah, it is. And then I got ham again. I go for the slightly more expensive ones. These are 2 for £3. You get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slices ish in a pack. But again, I just find these don't have as much water in them. And they're a little bit more like proper ham, if you will. Again, they're probably still fairly processed, but they're just slightly better than like the wafer thin ham. I think you know what I mean. So there's that. Some soft cheese. That was for a recipe, I think. Yes. Mozzarella to top the lasagna. I don't think I ordered the light one, but oh well. That's fine. And then a chorizo. So that again is for a recipe, and I will go over the recipe or the meal plan in a second for you. And then the last few bits I got were a couple of frozen bits and some laundry powder. So I don't normally buy Fairy. I normally just buy like own brand one, specifically Aldi, because it's cruelty free. But I got this one to be washing baby stuff just because, I mean, it smells amazing, and I want something that smells nice, like, please excuse me. So yeah, I got the 22 load box of powder, and I think that was like £4. And then, like I say, the frozen bits I got were some cod fish cakes. Again, just really fancied having them, and they're just more convenient to have them in frozen form. Some corn, garlic and mushroom scallops. These are actually really, really nice, like similar to chicken Kiev kind of things. Really, really good. Corn, vegetarian, chicken and bacon lattices. These are really, really tasty. I don't know if you can really see from the picture there. It's like a pastry thing with a chicken and bacon, fake chicken and bacon, creamy filling, and they are really, really nice. Some plant-based spicy bean burgers. I really like to have these either for lunch or dinner. So again, really handy to have in the freezer, and they are vegan. And then again, some frozen broccoli. Yeah, that. Broccoli florets, because I buy fresh and then it goes off. So I thought I'd just quit while I was ahead with things like that and just buy it frozen. So yeah, frozen broccoli. And I think that concludes my grocery haul. Penny is just hating life because she can't walk over anything. So I will leave any recipe links down below. I will go on to the meal plan in a second. So with the meal plan, I tend to just like write a list of all the meals on my phone and then just kind of pick throughout the week which one we're gonna do on like which day. I don't like stick to a regimented thing like Monday to Friday I'm gonna have like X, Y, Z. I can't do that because I get bored of things, and sometimes I'll get to the end of the day and be like, but I really don't fancy what I've written down to have on Tuesday, like, no. So I just generally have a list and kind of try and stick to those things. Some things I'll obviously like freeze, so if I need to frost it, there's a little bit more thinking involved in terms of I need to know what I'm going to have the next day to be able to get it out, but generally this is how I'll do it. So out of the things that I got, I'm going to do a sun-dried tomato and chorizo gnocchi, and I'm going to do that twice, I think, because the amount of gnocchi there is, and I think you have to use it within a couple of days, and the amount of chorizo I've got, I think it'll do like 2 meals. So I'm going to do that one twice. I'm also going to do a lasagna, first time I'm ever doing it, so like I said in the grocery haul part of this video, it is slightly on the convenience side of things. But there is that. So I'm also doing fajitas, so I'm going to do them with like chips or wedges or something. And then I've also got these couple of things actually are frozen things. So I've got bean burger wraps, so these, all three of these things can be cooked from frozen. So I'll generally get the like vegetarian bean burgers, I'll put them in a wrap with some cheese and some like salsa and stuff, and just kind of smush up the bean burger and like wrap it up kind of like a burrito type thing. And I'll do that again probably with like chips and veg or wedges or something like that. Similarly, corn, garlic and mushroom escallops. So again, you would have seen these in the haul. They're basically like vegetarian, I think. I don't think they're vegan. Vegetarian like chicken Kievs. So really, really tasty. Again, just really simple, quick, no faff, no thinking needed. And also the corn, chicken and bacon lattices. So these are one of my favourite discoveries as of the kind of last year or so. I buy them all the freaking time. Again, they're vegetarian, I don't think they're vegan, but they are super, super tasty. So like quick, easy, like I say, you don't have to think about it, just bung it in the oven from frozen, and jobs are good. And you'll notice a lot of my things are quite convenient. A lot of that is due to me being pregnant, and it's just so much easier to have things that I can just bung in the freezer, in the oven rather. I know they're not the most nutritionally balanced meals in the world, but I'm doing what I can at the minute. I am absolutely exhausted and I just can't do, like, I hate cooking anyway, so cooking from scratch when I'm just tired and cannot be bothered, it just doesn't work. So there is a lot of convenience meals, as it were, in these. So there are a few other things that I have got on my list. They're not from this grocery haul, but I thought I'd mention them anyway in case you maybe kind of wondered what other things that we would be eating. So I have some mince in the freezer already. This has been in there for a month or so. So I'll either make like a chili or a bolognese with that. Again, I've always got rice and pasta, so, and seasonings, so I can obviously just alter it as to which one that we would prefer to have. But again, I just think it's just so handy to have like either like chicken breasts or like mince in the freezer, just because you can just make so many different things with them. I've also got chicken thigh burgers in the freezer. These are from Aldi. They are so nice. I have featured them over on Instagram. I kind of tried to share my evening meals on Instagram just to give people a few ideas if they're stuck in a rut as well, and they are so nice. I think they're like £2.19 or something ridiculous for two. They are absolutely massive and they are so nice. So there's those. And then I have two kind of cupboard essentials. One of the things was in this grocery haul, and it is pasta bake. So I always try and have a pasta bake in the cupboard, even if I don't plan on having it that week, purely because if I've like cocked up another recipe, or like I've forgotten to get something out of the freezer or something like that, I've always got pasta in, like I say. So having a pasta bake is just so easy. Like I can literally just shove the dry pasta and the sauce in a dish in the oven, jobs are good in. So I always try and have pasta bake in the cupboard, pasta bake sauce, and likewise tuna. I always try and have tuna in the cupboards because then I can do like tuna pasta or just things like that. So I hope you have found this video somewhat helpful. I know it can be really difficult to think of like different meals, and I know quite a lot of these things are quite basic, but obviously we are eating slightly different at the moment, purely because obviously I'm pregnant, so I can't eat certain things, or there's certain things that I have to eat in kind of moderation. So there are kind of a lot of kind of blah meals, maybe, I don't know. I have tried to experiment quite a lot recently, and honestly it just goes wrong more often than not, and I cannot deal with throwing another meal in the bin because it has gone tits up. So that's pretty much why we're sticking to kind of things that are reasonably easy to do. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to leave a comment down below with like your favourite evening meal, or just generally your favourite food at the moment, because I'm all for finding new things. So if you have any really quick, simple evening meal ideas, make sure to hit your girl up. And I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.